Facebook when we is I'm live, but about it anyway. I continue. They're gonna pop on my as videos on YouTube. Start over again. This Facebook is fucking crazy. You gotta do so. We want to stream page and also want to. Yes, a group. Now the shit. Um, I don't know if I should over again. Uh, anyway, I gotta just go back on. Anyway, might be on you on YouTube, on Facebook now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start doing Wine Wednesday. Start drinking different type of wines. I've been recommend wine, stuff like that. Bit of the week. I know things hectic, stressed out. Mondays, you know how Mondays get. Got 2 days left. Stressful week for you. I think you got kids and gotta do homework. You gotta cook. I know y'all stressed out. Take it day by day. Be patient, humble. Stop. Fussing and fighting. Family, because I need them. Hurricane season. Well, out to be hurt. Water is hotter than hurricane season. Those. I already know what happened last year. I didn't predict that. Stop beefing with your people. Call your mama, call your brother, sister, cousin. Of them. I crazy the world. Yeah, a lot of people dying more than anything. I for the past what all you hear is rest in peace. Whatever it is, I don't know a lot of people, families, all families. Short crazy, like short. You gotta stop beef. You gotta want better for. Got to. I think it'd be crazy shit. Stop. Yeah, stop. Please, stop trying to please everybody. Be yourself. Be different, bro. It's okay to be different. What I mean by being different is you gotta find everybody in the world, man. Don't have to do that. You could be different. You could have goals, morals. You can have that. Stop being peer pressure about stupid shit. Stop being want to be a city girl, Megan Thee Stallion. Stop trying to be a drug dealer. Stop trying to be the dude name with the rainbow hair. 6ix9ine. Stop trying to be a gangster. It's not the right time to do all that. That nigga's 30 years old. 30 years old. Talking about you toting and in 2000 yeah 2022 niggas still talking about that's old. It was old school. Stop beefing. Uh, get along with your family and friends. You don't need them. It's some hard times about food shortage. You know what's crazy is they talk about chicken chicken shortage, which is a lie because it's only talking about chicken wings. Talking about food. Talking about your I always tell people change your diet. It don't cost that much to eat healthy. People think we got to go to Whole Foods. Got to spend $200 for. Got to spend. You got to spend. Appreciate it. Uh, you got to spend all this money to eat healthy. You really don't. If you look at vegans, you like Caribbean islands, people from who live off of nature, their main diet is rice and meat. So you don't have to spend couple $100 for like 7 items, 10 items, 20. Some beans. That's why. And also, I'm part of the Israelite group. Shout out to Lions of Israel. Shout out to Priest Don Yala, and Zaab. Okay. Shout out to Jamal. Uh, our group always tell us gotta build a pantry. Build a pantry. Basically taking food items, beans, rice, get an abundance of it. Stack your pantry up, and get box water, get certain water, certain items and stuff. Last year for a couple of years, never know what's gonna go on. You know, what I'm saying? Already had 2020 pandemics, we had a lot of shortage, especially on tissue. Like tissue was hard to come by, gas was hard to come by, and stuff like that. So you need to start stacking your food up. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to buy all that meat, ain't gonna last that long. You got beans and rice and stuff like that. Beans can last literally 10 years without being touched. Keep it one of them glass jars, mason jars. Get you a big mason jar, get like 4 or 5 of them, put your different type of beans, rice, whatever, and store them in a cold area. So stuff like this happens from the food shortage. All you gotta do is, have it right there. Then beans, you don't need to make a fire. You gotta learn how to make a fire. Learn how to cook without using a stove. Some people soak their beans and stuff in water. They can swell up, and then that'll sit in the water for long. You can learn how to make a fire. Get your little firewood and stuff like that. A little area outside in the backyard, that, and get your But one of the biggest things too, cast iron. Get your cast iron skillet. I know cast iron hard to find. Big heavy ass pot. But you gotta learn how to live off nature. Because as you can see, last year people experienced Hurricane Ida, brother. It was out. And I tell people all the time too, money don't mean nothing in a disaster. I mean by that mean you have all the money in the world, but you can't get gas. Like I literally couldn't get gas for damn near a couple of days. Gas station, they had no gas. I was stuck, and I experienced everything. One thing too, I talked to a dude at work. He was like, I know. He said, "Oh, you must be living right because I stay in apartments, right? So each building has 4 units. My apartment, in my apartment building, I was the only apartment that they can get severe damage. Now I had got mold in the ceiling and stuff, like mold in the ceiling, but I never got how they was upstairs. The roof caved in, walls mildewed, clothes got destroyed, electronics, TV, everything. They had literally got out the whole apartments upstairs, next door, and the apartment parallel to all of them got to basically just cut it out. I was the only apartment here. I was the only apartment that did damage. Now I had you probably can't see it, but top of me, half of the ceiling was covered with mold because people upstairs, the roof caved in and the water came down, came through a ceiling fan. Can't really see it, but it came through a ceiling fan, and I guess it molded up. So, landlord called me. She was like, "Oh, you coming back?" And she was like, "Your apartment, or like that. I have a little mold. Your apartment gonna be the first apartment get 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 I guess get fixed or whatever." Took them like 2 or 3 days because they had to take the sheetrock out, cut it out, or the ceiling out, cut it out, put it back in, install it, put some like a big ass machine, suck the moisture out the apartment so get mold or stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, once that happened, hurricane happened, I started changing a lot of things. So one of the biggest problems I had with that hurricane, not having gas. Now, in my back of my truck, I keep the gas can. Week I fill it up. People are like, well, why you keep gas cans in the back of your truck? You never know. Um, I travel when I work, so I travel. I work St. Gabriel, Dallas area. Plant. I go over there work. I went to Metairie. One of the reasons why I moved to Metairie is I literally could walk around the corner, got grocery. I stay off a certain close to a certain street, the Clearview Mall, whatever. But anyway, um, yeah. One of the reasons why I moved to Metairie is because it's more convenient, nicer. Definitely. Oh, you got a time mall right there on Causeway. I'm close to I-10, so literally just hop on I-10. Donaldsonville, Baton Rouge area. It's gonna be as a long as drive. I used to stay on the West Bank, like an extra 30 minutes where I live to job site. So instead of me, I could wake up at 5 o'clock, around 5:25, 30. Yeah, work for 6 without having any problems. But as before, I used to have to wake up at 4:30, 4:15. That's a lot. At 4 o'clock, 4:15. Get dressed and then drive an hour and 30 hours. That's tiring. Imagine driving an hour and 10. Gotta work 10 hours, then drive 2 hours back. And like I said about the last video, I-10 always got something fucked up with it. A couple of days ago, it was something about a truck leaking chemicals. I-10 will close down for a little bit. You have to merge off last exit down 61. Couple months before that, they had a fucking helicopter crash on I-10. So we had to merge again through LaPlace and get on 61. And months before that, fucking 18-wheeler with a tank on the back, leaked, chemical leak. So also same thing. It's like it just for some reason I-10 it comes to the little area right before after you pass the little pass exit. Spillway. The spillway always dangerous. Niggas can't drive. Niggas coming from Homer. They come from 12. They 1. Further down I-10. Airline. So it's always traffic, bro. It's always something bullshit that happen right there. It always take longer. I mean, the good thing I stay in Metairie, so it won't be as frustrating. But yeah, it's just always something, man. Always something. And then summertime, so I guess got a lot of festivals and stuff like that. It get crazy throughout the year. Yeah, it's just one of the stressful things, bro. Picking up early in the morning, same thing, win over. Find a purpose, get up, try to try to make life better. You know, it's always like it's like consistent. You gotta work Monday through. Well, I work Monday through Saturday, same time frame. Don't have time to spend. Like it feel like every get a check, you gotta spend money. That's one of the craziest things. I don't know. I just it get boring after a while. You know how people lose their mindset over the week. You know, it's every day. You gotta make a living somehow, and that's why I try to find. I try to find ways to, I guess, cope by doing other things. Like I don't want to work. I don't want to get up every morning, set time to be at work at a set time, leave at a set. I don't want to do that. I want to wake up. Whenever I get up and get the kids to school, stuff like that, and do things from home, each whenever I want to do, or to try to keep with lifestyles like this. Why this why you gotta take if you working and you want things that want to do in a career field that you might have to work with that trash job or job for a couple years and stacking money up. While you at that job, put money toward that hobby or really want to do, and put your hours in, put your time. One of the things too, millionaires don't sleep. They're always trying to constantly got to work on something. Like I said, I tell people all the time, 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Always trying to find a way to not, as American dream, not waking up 9 to 5. I don't have a 9 to 5, 10 hour job, but find a way to not do what I have to do what I want to do. What I mean by that, but particularly job wise, hate working for other people, and it's simply because like you have a boundary, what you can do and what some people like they got a lot of people work right and don't have no family to go to. They don't have no home body. They don't have nobody at home. They always take their job serious. Always want to be power. They don't have no power at home. They got a wife and kids, and they got problems at home, and they don't want to go home. They'd rather be on a job site, or rather work all day, stay away from home. I don't like people like that. I work. You know what I'm saying? I work. I try to not let people trust me. I'll get to me. This was very easy and stuff like that. It's very easy. It's not hard to pull people out. Gotta stop letting people in. Don't ever let anybody stop you from getting your money. One thing. Hey, it was times when I'd be so pissed off. I'm like, man, fuck this job. Like, I'm ready to dip. I always got that mindset, but I guess get away from that person. Get the fuck away from him. Chill. Go work over here by yourself. Go out there by yourself. And music in. Get your mind off shit. Niggas will piss you off. That's how fucked up people. They'll piss you off just to get a reaction out you, and be like, see, look, play victim of what I guess what things they do shit on purpose to get a reaction out of you, and you finally fucking click, and you finally click. They ready to point fingers and say, look, he's crazy. I stop worrying about shit like that, because they got some people who come home and think about their jobs. When I come home, I'm not worried about none of that shit. I worry about what I could do that don't require me to think about anything at work. So once I leave work, I go back to work. What I mean by that is I'm working on things that I want to myself build my character, build a business, build relationships with people. I'm constantly talking to people, constantly trying to find new I guess advertisements, new levels to reach. I don't like the job I have is good money, but I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I'm like, man, I gotta get up. Aggravating. It's like I'm working for a paycheck. I don't want to work for a paycheck. I don't want work, period. I just want to get up and do something that I love. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if I'm like I said, I just want to wake up anytime I want. I don't want to be on a certain schedule. I want to move how I want to move. I want to move how I want to move. But I know everything is predicated on what I do. What it means is if I don't work, I don't pay bills. If I don't work, how I'm gonna see a roof on my head, or how I'm gonna feed my kids, or how I'm gonna explain to my kids, well, daddy lost his truck, daddy lost his place to live, or daddy broke. I don't want my kids to spend. Some people do. Some people like doing shit like that. I don't like struggling, so I have to get up. No matter how many hours of sleep I have to get up. Gotta grind. Gotta make sure I'm 100% or at least 80, 70, and get up and try to work off like tiring. But I tell people, stay in there, stop stressing, stop letting it get to you. Nobody, one thing about me, niggas is not gonna stop my confidence in anything I'm doing. You gotta put yourself first. Don't follow what everybody else do. Put yourself first because that whoever wants you to put them first, they're gonna always put themselves first. I gotta put myself first. So I'm gonna give you an example, right? I put myself above everybody else. I don't do shit for my kids. I gotta do it for myself so I can provide for my kids. So I could feed them. I could spend time with them. Oh, Dad, I want this toy. Or Daddy, let's go play. Let's go to movies. I gotta think about this shit constantly. Everything is predicated on me. Responsibilities, I would never stop. Responsibilities, please, motherfucker. A lot of people do that. I come with order and boundaries. I think things that normal people don't think. I find ways to stay I put it stay level headed. I don't if I don't feel comfortable doing anything, if I'm not 100% on anything I do, I am not doing it. I'm not being peer pressured. You're not gonna change my mind by anything. Because the way I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years, how I got here today. Now, I'm not saying I can't improve on some areas. I'm not saying like if I'm doing something bad, I'm not saying I'm gonna stay like that. I was gonna grow. But if a person not gonna add to me and all they do is subtract everything I bring, I can't be around you. And I say this too, if I'm in a relationship, right? If I'm in a relationship and Shannon Sharp said this too. I'm in a relationship and I go to work and it affects my work, I gotta break up with that woman. I gotta get away from that woman because it's gonna constantly bring me down. I don't like being strayed from my responsibility. I make that priority. I tell all people, prioritize your responsibilities. And if a person will come in your life, want to build with you, don't stop your responsibilities. Tell that person add on. Take what you have, take what I have, and we can build something. We can't build a house without tools. Can't build a house without a blueprint. You gotta have the tools and you gotta have the blueprint. Take both of them, you build a house. Can't skip the process. Can't skip the take every step carefully. Every step carefully. Want to build something? Want to do something that you completely want? And you want to, okay, I want to build a house, or I want to get this certain type of job, or I want this certain type of business. You gotta do the process. You gotta learn the business. You gotta learn how to do this, and you're gonna lose some sleep. You're gonna lose some sleep. I come home, like I work 10 hours, come home, and go back to work. I'm always trying to find a way to add value to my life. If I meet a person, no matter if it's girlfriend, no matter if it's family, no matter if it's friends, business partners, customers, clients, whatever, if nobody bringing value to you, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. If a person always just bring pressure, always bring sadness, bring emptiness, stay away from that. But you ever have a friend or family who always going through shit, and then you have a good day, lovely day, whatever, talk to them, and then now your day shit. Like energy transferred off for them to you. I try to stay away. I like one of my pet peeves, not pet peeves, one of my problems I have, right? I try to save everybody. I don't like seeing people without, especially when I say people, my people. I don't like seeing my people. When I say my people of color, Israelites, African Americans. I hate somebody down or can't afford nothing or can't take care of their household. I hate that. One of my pet peeves. I try to save everybody. I try to bring a different vibe when I'm around them or in their life. I hate seeing that. Like sometimes I just like yo let's say we just chilling or be out or might stop at somebody like, bro, you good? Everything going in your life? But you need some lunch? Need anything, bro? What's going on? And like a lot of people just don't. A lot of people will see you down and don't say that to you. You just talking to a person or person go through a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit, and and um and how they doing or how your day going will change a lot of things in their life. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just feed on negativity. A lot of people put you down. A lot of people add more bullshit to life, and we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that to him. We ain't doing that. I would love to address problems. You know what I'm saying? I like addressing problems. And I also like to solve them. We could talk about the problems all the time, but nobody. I'm not like that. I like to find solutions. I like to live my life stress free. I hate like I tell people I don't stress. I don't stress like no black folks because I don't allow certain shit in my life. I don't like like people might think, oh, he's posted this on. I don't have like outside of Facebook. I don't have problems like that. I don't like I don't fight with people. Mind my business. People might not think that I mind my business, but if I see something wrong, I have to correct it. I have to help. I have to do this. I don't like seeing people down the road, down that path. I'm not always like this. I wasn't always level headed. I remember 2014. I think I was like 19, 2014. I graduated in 2010. I was 17 or 20 years old, right? 2021. I had my kids. Yeah, I had two kids, but I was like about about 2014. Yeah, 2014, both kids. At one upon a time, moved out, had an apartment in San West Migo, Tanglewood. I remember a time where it was kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? If y'all I don't know if y'all remember like 2014 whose Cash Brothers, one of the owners, big construction company, they was getting money from a certain person that was in the Jefferson Parish, like a certain higher up, and it will give jobs to construction companies. And the dude who was giving extra money, whatever, jail or some shit. Company I worked for, owner name was with those higher ups in Jefferson Parish, whatever. I don't know if it's Jefferson Parish or state, whatever. Down here, and he lost a lot of business. I guess his name was with withdrawal so much money, they were stealing money, whatever happens. So company wasn't picking up work. So I went from 50 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 30 to 20. So I was staying in West Wego, and the job was River Road, going towards Westminster. I'll start working 50 hours, and it caught the big dude higher up, whatever. Everybody went down. I see everybody, big companies, big corporations, construction companies. So that year, I think, year or two, really knocking down those big businesses that affected a lot of people's paychecks. So I remember not having much money. I had two jobs working at my trying to produce Cash Brothers. Trying to produce, but tell how crazy it is. Cash Brothers to be 7 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the evening, 3 o'clock in the evening. And then No, I'm lying. 5 o'clock in the evening. Oh, 4 o'clock in the evening. Uh, come home, go to sleep, wake up for 12. Work at, but trying to produce from 12 till 6 in the morning. I gotta be at work for 7. So imagine doing that Monday through Friday. So literally ain't get no time with the kids. Dressing. I went from making this is like 2014. So I was making $15 an hour. And I had to work at, but trying to produce at $10 an hour. But trying to produce is not a great place. I, trying to produce not a place. Try to build like I would never do it again. That was it's like slave driving, and that's one of the slave driving jobs. Anyway, uh, but it was so hard, bro. I remember I didn't have no money in my pocket. When I say no money, I'm talking about dollar bill. So one thing I always did, I was always for some reason I don't know, it was keeping change, dimes and nickels. My daddy till this day, he could keep quarters and dimes and nickels in his pocket. Him walking, all you hear the ching 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 ching. Every time he walk, he just keep a bunch of change in his pocket. But I remember, I didn't have no money, zero money, no dollars. But I always kept change in my kitchen drawer. So at this time, it was PC Pizza that's on West Bay Expressway. We used to live, like I said, live there, but we at heavily. But I can never forget it. It was $5.45. Never forget that price because that really kept us one box of pizza though. One box of pizza. We had to buy formula for my youngest daughter, second daughter. Buy formula. Then we had to buy my oldest daughter. Oh, eat pizza with us too. 3 people, pizza. One piece. It was $5.45. Never forget that. All right, imagine I had to go to my car, look under the seat to get quarters and find like if I had pennies, bro, I had the pennies and dimes. I was so happy to find quarters. Quarters is a higher value, 25 cents compared to a bunch of pennies. So imagine going to the store, getting a pizza, giving a person all change. That's not a good feeling. That's not good for that at all. I was embarrassed. I mean, I had to do what I had to do what I had to do to survive, right? But pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, to add that up. I'm sitting there counting. I'm counting. I'm in the car in the parking lot on West Bay Expressway. Not CC. It was a Little Caesars. Little Caesar Pizza, whatever you want to call it. I'm in the car counting. 25, 50, $5. I'm literally doing it. 10, 20. Sitting outside. Embarrassed like I had to do I had to do I had to do. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't eat. My kids wouldn't eat. Or my oldest daughter wouldn't eat. It just so much shit to learn. I'm glad I went through shit like that when I was young. Now I'm at an old age. I would never go down. I would never, ever, 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 ever go down that road again. I'm cheap now. I don't buy a lot of shit. I tell people I'm cheap. I cheat because I was tired of doing that. I was tired of spending $5, quarters, dimes and nickels, pizza, one pizza. I was tired of that shit. But again, while I grind, I wake up 5 hours of sleep. I'm gonna be off. I have one day off Sunday. I might sleeping late. Different ball game. Got kids, bro. It's different ball game. It's cool. It's cool when you're by yourself. You kind of you can maneuver how you want. But when you have kids, you got to make some decisions. Like a couple of times, spend gas money. And I need to travel to go to work to feed the family, and I was it was a crazy thing. I don't know how to survive, but I did it. Uh, so a lot of people don't understand too. A lot of people don't understand. Your kids, a different ball game. I see a lot of people walk. Yeah, when you single, you have no kids, you can maneuver how you want. When you got your child, man, you gotta. You got a budget. Don't matter how many. You can have one child. You have 10 people in one household and one child. You got a budget. You got a budget. And it's also predicated on how you handle things. It's not a hard. I stay with myself, right? My kids on week Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A lot of times I can't get my kids Friday night because I gotta work Saturday. So family members, that mom will help me, sister gotta grind. Luck I have people that can help me. One of the worst things. One of the things I don't like. I was with both parents in the home, so I know what the family thing is. Oh, what it is. Ask somebody to back you up. You can fuck up, and they'll still reach out and help you. You can even fuck over them, and they still will reach out. They're gonna reach out. They'll still reach out and help you out. A lot of people not built like that. One of the things I didn't like, but it's life. But and that my kids stay in separate homes. I mean by that, I got a home. What's your mom got a home? I never. My plan was not to have kids and be in separate homes. Fortunately, I'm not gonna go deep. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't put my business out there. Put her business out there, but it didn't work. There's a lot of things I could have done better. A lot of things should have done better. But try to close my kids as much as I could. My oldest daughter came to me last week and talking about she want to be a YouTuber. I'm dealing with that. I try to get her a logo. We want to do like how other kids on YouTube do the toys review, cooking review, like cook food and stuff like that. Make them little pancakes with the cartoon design and stuff like that. So, my daughters watch me do YouTube. I play the game, spend time with. Shout out to Marvin and Fred, my partners. That's my brothers for life. They not. You ever got? I don't have friends like that. I have friends like conversate with them every so often, but I got brothers like I've been high school ever since high school. Not high school. Elender, 8th grade. I went to Elender 8th grade. My same friends for forever. Those two dudes, one of my best supporters. I try to when you, I guess when you grow up in a black community, whatever, and you find out they watch anime, they watch video games, they like watching certain cartoons, they into Marvel or something like. Look upon as a nerd, different nigga, you're a weird nigga. We enjoy our life. We don't care about what anybody else got to say. Oh, live our life differently. I mean, differently is we enjoy our shit. We enjoy our shit. I will never let nobody opinions destroy anything I got on. They said like they had a documented video and a bunch of people like this one dude he was messing up bad. I think it was about basketball. Matter of fact, it was like a basketball game, and he was missing. He wasn't making the shots. He was losing confidence, and they had like two different types of people. You got people who pay victim. They got people who were like, man, fuck those people. Go in that gym, I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna shoot my jump shot. I'm gonna get work on my footwork. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna actually sit there and go work on their game and shit like. You got other people. 90% of people crumble under pressure. Not gonna crumble. You're not gonna crumble me. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say. I don't care. My confidence is always gonna be high. You will never meet me ever. My confidence is low. Never. Not gonna get. I've been going through a lot of shit. Not my confidence down. I don't like that no more. Free. You got morals and you got standards. Can't sit there and hear all the bullshit. You can't hear that. You gotta want good for yourself. You gotta want good for others. That's one of my things I try to tell people all the time. People get misconstrued. They have opinions about me, but you don't know anything about me. I don't post anything. I tell people I have kids. I have old pictures of kids. The picture I have on Facebook for my kids, that's old pictures. You don't know how my kids look now. You don't know what's going on in my life now. I only put certain things on Facebook. I see people put everything on Facebook. Everything. Oh, fussing and fighting about bullshit. Oh, I look better than you. We still do some high school shit. I look better than you. I got more money than you. I could do this. I got more money. I got new shoes. That shit don't matter no more. That's high school shit. Not about what you got. It's how you maintain. One thing I learned, how you maintain it. I could go to the Ferrari tomorrow and use that bitch tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about how you maintain. I do not put myself in stress. If I know I can't handle it, I'm not going to. Not going to do that. I'm not doing that. The way I live my life now is peaceful, and I don't want nobody life without living over the edge. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't want that. I don't want to come back with anybody. People who chill with me, ask with me, over and talk. You don't give a vibe of drama. I don't deal with drama. I'm not raised like that. I'm not dealing with that. Like being happy. Whatever I gotta do for anybody, you're not about to destroy my happiness. You're not gotta make me do something I don't do that I don't normally do. Please you. I'm a strict person because father. I didn't say it was a bad. It's not. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm saying is you got morals. You can't. I tell people I play dumb. Reason. I'm calculated. Everything I do, I'm calculated. Calculated with everything I deal with. Everything I do, I'm calculated. I know what I'm doing. And I'm not saying to be cocky, and I know what I'm doing. I always try to control the narrative. You say whatever out of me. I really don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep. Learn to not care. Like, niggas were like, "Oh, you don't do nothing. You're not who you are, or stuff you do, or do this and that." Niggas don't know anything. I like that. Hey, yeah. Make a comment. Yeah, say what you want about me. Don't know anything. Zero. Nada. I'm gonna talk about. Go to again. I'm gonna watch Get at the Table. One of my favorite shows. Help me cope. Help me understand. Helps me a better person. This show right here. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I can see it. I watch this show. I watch this. Ever get a chance, go watch Get at the Table. Very, very good show. Very good YouTube channel. Talk about everything. Every facet of life. Got Esso, Yuka right here. They got a bunch of great show. Once they get into the topics, you ain't gonna stop watching. That shows as YouTube. I watch damn near all they fucking videos, all their live streams. But the shit be so good. Anyway, let's watch it, man.
Believe that your partner should love you more than you should love your partner.
Yes.
It's a no
It has
for me.
to be that way. It has to be that way because men are natural leaders. Okay, we can't not blur the goddamn battle zone. Okay, you know what I'm saying? When men become simps, when men become, nah.
There's a lot of those out there.
Yeah, they walk over you. No, I'm not saying him. No, don't do that. I love all my men here. I can say that, I can say that genuinely. You know what I'm saying? But when men become simps, right? Women take over us, and women
with power are detrimental.
Women love to find a man that they can gouge on, okay?
I'm confused though, because just because I need a woman to love herself. Because we're gonna have the problems that she
gotta
don't.
love
I don't
you,
need her
bro.
to love me more.
Let this man speak.
You gotta love.
The question is, I get you.
Do I want my woman to love me more?
Then you love her.
No, I need her just to love herself. No, I know what you're saying.
So what does loving herself got to do with it?
Because I don't want her to love me more than I love her. I want her to love herself. I'm going to love myself, and we're going to be together. That's it. I'm a leader.
So
I don't
not gonna
tolerate the
love her?
bullshit. I'm going to love her.
So what
Absolutely.
happens if you love her more than she loves you?
If I love her more than she loves me, then she might leave me.
Exactly. So why would you want
I'm
that?
all right with that
So then-
because that
so-
means she don't love herself.
Now, what happens if she loves you more than you love her?
I don't care. I'm going to love myself. I don't care. It's fine.
All right. So listen.
That
So
doesn't work that way. That
No,
doesn't-
listen, what I'm saying is, if I love her a lot and I tell her one day I love you first, and she does never say it, she's not obligated to say it to me.
I get that.
She could show it or she cannot. If I feel like she's not showing it, then I'll move forward and I'll leave her by and I'll keep it moving. If she loves me more than if I never say I love you to her, she tells me, then let's see where it goes and let's see if I wind up loving her the way she loves me.
All right, Dave, look.
I'm not going to take advantage of the situation because she told me she loves me first.
That sounds cool. Let me break this down for you, right?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what you
Tell me,
said.
Spooner.
I'm gonna tell you what you just told me, right? You just told me that if you love her more than she loves you, then she may leave you. That's what you said.
Right, but yes, I did say
Follow
that.
me,
Yes,
but
I did say that.
Follow me.
Yes.
But if you love her more than she loves, but if she loves you more than you love her, you're not gonna leave her.
Correct.
I'm
a great man. That's because I'm a great man. What about it?
That makes her a shitty woman.
Do you think that it'll be fair or I guess beneficial for your relationship if she loves you more than you love her versus the opposite way around?
If it's beneficial, say that again.
Like beneficial for your relationship in the longevity aspect, right? Is it that for her to love you more than you love her, is that more beneficial for your relationship versus you loving her more than she loves you? That's the real question.
I don't have a good answer for that.
You answered it already.
That's one of the things too. Like always deal with too. The female always gotta love you more. I'm gonna tell you why. But my perspective, because you only could do so much that she allow you to. So what I mean by that is, if you want to spend time with her, you gotta ask her. Oh, can you go on a date? Let's chill. Let's go do this. Or do you feel comfortable? Spend more time with me. Do you want to, talk about your past? Like everything you gotta do, like for a man, gotta be allowed by the woman. The woman gotta allow you to come in. So it takes a certain level, to me, a certain level of trust, a certain level of hope to allow somebody to come in your life that you just met and stuff like that. So everything is predicated, especially when it comes to today's time. That woman gotta allow you to spend time with her, or be with her, or sleep with her, or do things for her. And there's a time where it's the other way around. Like in order for good women, women to get men, a man had to be a certain level. A man had to allow that woman to come in his life. And 9 times out of 10, today's time, a lot of men, they don't have anything to offer when it comes to a woman's security. Reason why I move a certain way, why I work every day and try to better myself, gym, eat healthy, trying to learn how to cook. I want to offer more as a man, woman, than I receive. I don't want. I don't like living my life based off of what a woman need or do. So when you come, like if you deal with me, you come chill with me. Well, we get to that level, or stuff like that. I'm every day I'm trying to build my character. Always trying to I believe in like the 75-25 rule, which means I do 75%, you do 25. 75% I do try to I don't mind cooking, I don't mind cleaning, I don't mind checking out your car, I don't mind fixing things. because I've been doing that my whole life. I was raised to, and always dealt with the majority of the household, while the woman do 25%, and it keeps a certain balance to where the woman she don't she don't stress herself out trying to figure out how to manage a household. And it's not a bad thing. Like it's not a bad thing when you see a woman can't run a household. That's not her job. She's forced to do that now because a lot of dudes not in the same household. A lot of dudes not taking care of responsibility. But I understand a lot of females think I don't understand that. But what I'm saying is, have that dude in the house, y'all have kids, you got to allow the man to be. Can't be his mama, you can't be his doctor. I mean, you can help him health wise, but I'm saying like you can't dominate. You cannot dominate a man. You gotta let the man be a man. If the man mess up, y'all sit down, y'all talk. Or how can we fix this issue we got in the household? A lot of people don't sit down and talk. I'm a communicator. I like to talk. I don't like to go to bed angry, pissed, because y'all see that all the time. Movies, even have family members. Well, I gotta leave the house. I'm pissed off. I gotta leave the house. We got an argument. Die, car crash. Something tragic happened to him. Got shot, or they went to the bar, got drunk, and drunk drive. It's always something negative when it comes to a man or a woman leaving a household. Like, I like to settle the shit there. Like, I don't like holding grudges. I don't like. I forgive. I forgive. One thing, and it bothers me. If I have a problem with you, like if I had a problem with you, if we on Facebook, right? Let's say I make a post, don't like it, and we beefing. I'm not going to hit on you on social media. I'm not going to do anything like that on social media. I'm going to inbox you. If I have your number, I'm going to call you, I text you. I'm not going to embarrass you from like that. That's how you never solve things. Shit get lit faster, quote unquote, lit faster. If you shitting on somebody on social media, knowing that y'all deal with each other outside of Facebook, I never want to embarrass anybody. I never like that. And then people who I did got in an argument, or I feel like okay, this kind of like getting out of hand. I always inbox them. Or try to be the peacemaker. Oh, I'm not your enemy. I'm not nobody's enemy. I don't like outside of Facebook. Here, where I live at or work, I don't beef with anybody. We have different opinions and stuff like that. But my thing is, I don't go to sleep hated, like have hatred when it comes to helping my people or anything like that. But anyway, kind of went off topic a little. I'll finish watching.
Already. Just say yes. I just say yes. You answered it already. Because in one aspect you're telling me she's gonna leave you, and the other aspect you're telling me you're not gonna leave her.
So she needs to love. So she needs to love you way more than you love her in your mind.
She needs to love me way more than I love her.
In order for y'all to stay together, because you said she loves you.
Yeah, I guess.
She said if it's vice versa, then you worry about her leaving.
Those are things I'm not worried about, you know.
That's not your focus.
It's not my focus. I deal with the day-to-day basis, how we treat each other, the respect we have on that day. That will lead to another great day. And if I find out in time that I'm not getting that reciprocated, that I'll walk away. I'm not looking to the future. I'm concerned about now. How are we treating each other now? Are you showing me that respect, that you trustworthy, you're honest? That's what, and then I'm watching you, how you treat yourself. That will keep me there, how you treat yourself. I'm not worried about if she loves me more. It's not an obligation. Love is something that if you don't love yourself, you're never going to show me that you love me if you don't love yourself.
Nah, I don't think that's true, because some people don't know how to love themselves, but they can love everybody else.
Nah, that's fake love.
But that's going off on
that's
a
fake
tangent.
love.
I'm gonna tell y'all, you're going off on a tangent. I'm gonna tell y'all where all this is wrong from the beginning, right? When we talking about women. And I told Rico this all the time. When you first think about the woman, when you're getting in the relationship, know she's capping. That's the number one thing. So while y'all basing your whole life story and decision making upon whatever you make it, any type of decision about, understand when she opens her mouth 90% of the time, she's fucking capping. So when you realize that, then you know she got to love you way more than you love her. She got to, because once you realize she's fucking capping all the time, you're gonna be like,
that's
yo,
true too, dog.
I need to, I need to go somewhere. So so then she lets you go out, and most men cheat on their girl before they become their wife. It's standard business. It's nothing crazy, okay? You cheat on her because you need to know if she really fucking loves you or not, period. And once you cheat on her, right, and she doesn't leave you, and she still starts to tell you the truth, and she still say, yo, you can run the money, and she still wants to go out, and she wants to suck your dick, you got a winner.
Yo, can I piggyback on that real quick?
Period.
I got a saying that I learned from an OG long time ago, right? Right? Women know exactly who they're dealing with when they come to you, right? Does that make sense to you, y'all fellas?
Yep.
Women know what games they can run when they come to a certain man. So they know they can run, I need the $300 for my rent, I need the $70 for my nails, I need the $150 for my phone bill. And when they come to easy, they're like, yo, baby, what's up? Call me when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? They know. So when you, with that question there, you know, should a woman love you more than you love her? Of course, it gotta go like that. Because most men, you know what I mean? Rico was talking facts. I mean, SO was talking facts. But yeah, most men will cheat on their woman before the woman cheat on them. But at the end of the day, she gotta know that she's with a winner. And she's gonna know that, and you're gonna know that by the type of game she runs. If you're always hearing, I need the $70, I need the $350, I need the $150, yeah, bro. You number 2, 3, 4, 5 on the list. If she's coming to you like, yo, pick me up when you're ready, she got you as number 1, okay? And that's the one that's loving you more than you love her. And at the end of the day, might potentially get the ring. So women know exactly what games they're gonna run with who they're gonna run it with. And that's fact though.
That's because they could run those games on the men who love her more than she loves them.
Yeah. Fact though.
She'll run that game. Listen,
fact
and that's
though.
it's not just a woman, it's anybody. Anybody will take advantage when they can.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So once anybody is already submitting, you're going to already take. It's just natural to take more because you can get more from it.
I don't know. I always say, and you heard me say this many times before, I give to give. You don't take, the person who's taken advantage of is the one that don't know what the fuck he's doing. I know what I'm doing. So no woman's taking advantage of me. That's that bullshit that people want to escape. You're not taking advantage of me. I know what I'm doing. I'm in the knowing. I know exactly what I need to do, where I need to be. I do for myself perfectly fine. So no woman's taking advantage of me. So I'm loving you because I'm loving myself. It's very simple. If you do not love me in return, then I'll move forward to somebody else. You know, nobody here is obligated. This is the shit that motherfuckers want to do. They want to hold on to shit. I don't want to play that game. Who's going to stop the pattern? I'm a pattern fucking breaker. I'm stopping the pattern. I'm not playing that game. I don't have to fuck somebody else in order for you to cry and suffer to show me that you love me. That's called immaturity. I'm not doing that fucking game. That's what that's called.
It's literally about both.
Wait, hold on, Rico. But the cap.
It's just like one segment.
Well, they are cappers. That's just not.
No, but
me.
listen. Also, I want to, you know, before we change,
I'm in shock.
you gotta remember.
They got other stuff. They got other podcasts. Like they got other videos that book on a panel and stuff.
I want to say one thing, right? My young brother is kissing the bras he paid for. Kill me now, son.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not mad at you.
Too.
That's not why I'm not mad at you.
He's not mad.
Yo, but listen though, right?
Who knows if he's really capping then?
Yeah, come on, stop it. Stop it.
Okay, I mean, so listen.
Read my gram, yo.
I'm trusting what you're saying.
Solo no cap zone here. Anybody you want to verify my shit, you want to look it up, check it out.
That's
my real
right.
name is Randy Parker. Check the credentials. You don't even got to worry about this one. Go get the real one too, all right?
But
fuck that.
Just to piggyback on what you said real quick, right? You said, you know, who cares, right? I said, man, we gotta care because yo, we are financing these women's lifestyles, bro.
Especially you.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? I know
He's
women that are
talking to
financing.
Dave.
I know women that are financing their life.
No, men are. Women are not doing
It's
this.
women financing their life.
Bro,
I've been in a
listen.
relationship with women that finance themselves.
Me too.
Women
I
do
ain't
not.
gonna lie.
Women do
What are we really saying here?
Women do not finance their lifestyles, bro. Women do not.
He's talking about in the most part. Not
All right,
the,
we're talking
not
about
the couple,
they
not the
pay
rare
their car
ones that you
insurance, they
find.
pay their phone
He's talking
bill,
about
so
the
you can
most
call them all, right? But the minute they need something, who you think they're gonna call? A male, and that's what I'm talking about, fellas. Right? We need to keep in mind that we can't not like let go of this. Oh, I want to be nice, and no, fuck that. You're financing this woman to one day to be like, I'm not gonna mess with you no more. But that same $150, $200, $300 is gonna last for a whole month, and she's gonna find a new Dave or a new Jerry or a new
but
Chris.
you're not gonna change the
At least you
herd.
didn't say Rico.
But you're not. But you're not
gonna
gonna change the herd and simp's mind who can't get this on their own. So you're fucking barking up the wrong tree because they don't have. It's like me. Like real talk. Just 1 second. People will say to me, "Well, what did you do when you was getting these women and you was doing all that?" I said nothing. I rarely talked to them. I didn't. I wasn't amazed by them. To be honest, I totally fucking ignored them, and that's what worked for me. Yep. You see what I'm saying? But if I walk around and tell somebody that, I've told people that, and they be like, "Yo, that works for you. That don't work for me." And I'll turn around and say, "Did you try it?" Nah, I didn't try it. So while you giving them the gospel, these same
That is not the title. The title is a woman should always love a man more than he loves her.
Dave with the game.
I'm rolling with Dave.
Oh, I got a stack.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even saying Dave is the guy. I'm using it as an example. I'm not talking about Dave. If Dave wants to do whatever he wants to do, I'm totally free. Whoever works for them. But I'm just telling you that while we're telling them what they need to do, I guarantee you they're not gonna listen.
Trying to find a video with all of them on the same panel. I just missed.
Here I am.
We're gonna get this
Let's
this
go.
one.
Let's get it cracking.
With women on
Shout
that.
to no hoes.
No, I need all my hoes. I don't know what he talking about. I need all my hoes, and I could get some more hoes. Come through, y'all. We outside. This is some more blessings.
All right, so now that's done. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Okay. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can believe what y'all want. But now, as far as I'm concerned, y'all straight women, right? Mm-hmm. That means y'all seeking.
Hold on a second.
And you want a man to seek you, right? Mm-hmm. You want the right man to seek you, not the one that keeps on playing you, right? Mm-hmm. So what I'm gonna tell you to keep that man, you cannot have an extensive whole past most of the time.
A pass is a pass.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because what happened before you doesn't matter. Once I met you is what matters from then on.
You know what happens before me matters? You know why it matters? Because it tells you what you're capable of.
We're talking about wholeness. We're not talking about criminalness and everything else. We're talking about wholeness.
You know, wholeness.
To me, it don't matter how many bitches you slept with, who you slept with, what you slept with, what you did. That don't matter to me. Just make me aware of, so I don't look dumb in the presence of this bitch. That's about it. So besides that, I don't care about your past, who you slept with. That's childish, especially if you didn't sleep with the bitch in high school.
Now flip it.
Yeah.
Are you okay with the man? And not saying that you did, but let's be hypothetical. Are you okay with the man saying, you know what, it's cool. You slept with 100 dudes, it's cool. Just let me know who they are. So whenever we're backstage together, there's no issues. Would you respect that man that's willing to be around?
What man is worried about the next niggas?
No, it's not about. He's not worried about
the next men.
I think we're getting it confused. Men are worried about. See, if I like you, I treat you like a trophy. If I like you, I treat you like a trophy.
Facts.
I want to value you as a trophy. But you're not the same trophy if you got fingerprints from 1,000 other dudes. You're not gonna.
Y'all say that now, but then you have women like Kim Kardashian and so forth and so forth at the top.
I only know that she had sex with 5 people. So my regards. My regards. There's only five dudes I know.
The past don't matter, and if it do, you're childish as hell.
I have a question for you guys. Just to look
That past do matter.
people, right? When it comes to what a hoe is, what's a hoe, right? I want to throw in the word integrity in there. I'm gonna tell you why. Now, let's just say, I know when I was younger, I used to hang out with mad girls people consider hoes. But I know that girl wouldn't fuck nobody around me.
Right.
She had principle and she had integrity.
Right.
She
That's not a hoe.
People.
That's not a hoe.
But as far as a stand-up, I didn't wife her because
Because she's a hoe.
No, that's not why. Because I was young.
Right.
What I'm saying is that I felt she was more trustworthy than a lot of the girls who were being good girls.
Or fake good girls.
Yeah, fake good girls. Because the person was pretty upfront with you. You understand? Like I bumped into her one night, was out, and then my man was with me, and they said hi to each other. And I was like, oh, y'all know each other. She was like, you know I get down to this and that. I was like,
But for a man though, body count doesn't matter though. When it comes to like asking how many women you slept with, I don't. When a female asked me that question, asked me that question in the past, that ain't not the same. Because there's more women on the planet than there is dudes. Who, I mean, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I'm just saying like it's different from a female. I say that was different from a female. A man could sleep with 1,000 women and he beat that man or beat the man. But a woman sleep with 1,000 dudes, it would look upon because a woman is getting fucked and doing the fucking. Not the same thing. Too many men in a woman wound will mess her pH level up. She have different mood swings because she got different men combating. When they say when a dude sleep, like example, I don't know. When it comes to like, let's say a woman will sleep with a multiple men, you will have emotions combating with herself. That man, when a woman sleep with a man, his aura is in her. It's different. It's too many different dudes, too different attitudes. A mood swing always gonna be up because too many dudes around her. If we look at women who live that particular lifestyle, like I say strippers or women who's like sell their body and all that, they normally not up there. Not really like they come back when they feel the beautiful. Something happened in their past to where you don't care about. That's what a lot of men. Man who sleep with a bunch of females don't have emotion attached to them. Sleep with them. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm just saying like it's a different levels when it comes to it. A dude could sleep with multiple women and have no feelings at all, but for maybe one. A female can be emotionally attached to every single dude she mess with. Now there's some females who who fuck about it. Saying women who deal with men or sleep in or they aura in her always have bipolar, like something always wrong with her mentally. And men going inside of like not the same of the men, not the same. Nothing wrong. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. I'm mindset.
Want to embrace sexuality so much that they're willing to disregard what a hoe really is.
No.
Like let me explain something to you. Because there's dude hoes and there's female hoes. Okay. Right? And integrity is only matter for the level of wholeness that somebody may possess. And I say somebody as in men and female, because now I'm gonna have to be open with y'all. Because I feel like y'all just protecting the women wholeness.
We're not protecting anything.
All right, so look, if you want to have sex today, right, and it's cool, nobody's judging you because you want to have sex today. You want to have sex with this guy because he's lit and you found him and you stumbled across him. That's cool. But when it's becoming a consistent thing, and when it's becoming a habit, is when you start to now lose self-morality and totality of what a wife is. See, like, y'all comparing hoes to single people. Single people don't compare hoes to that. I mean, no, my fault. Relationship people don't compare hoes to that. Relationship people compare hoes to a woman in a relationship. So if I'm looking at you as a wife, do you possess the characteristics as a wife in terms of your actions? I don't care about your integrity. I don't care about your hiddenness. Your action is gonna tell me.
So what's the actions that'll tell you if she's a wife? Because I want to know. Because the same action. Because when I'm hearing you talk and you're mentioning wholeness, you're not just mentioning wholeness. You're mentioning women in general, the way that women. So you're trying to say that if you're looking at her like a wife and she's married or whatever, you look at her like she's a wife. Like you don't expect her to go out, have fun, wear whatever she want to wear, booty shorts, this, that, and the third. So like, what is the actions?
Before you even answer that, Rico, what is a hoe? Like you gotta.
You have yet to answer that.
Okay, I'm gonna make this real simple.
Yeah, what is hoe?
You ready? Look, and I don't care. Listen, there is no
judgment.
No. I don't care about judgment. Right?
Having that breed, dog. Having that.
There's no judgment, but there's no.
It's true. Is it true? Is it true?
What a hoe is for a man.
Okay.
It's
Is it true?
A woman who has sex with a lot of partners.
No, it is not.
Okay, yes, it
is not.
Yo,
that's not a hoe.
That's not.
If Danny says she has 120 bodies right now, that do not make her a hoe. No, it doesn't.
Yes, she's
no, it doesn't. This girl could have been in LA. She could have been in Texas. She could have been.
Every man is going to say Danny is a hoe.
No, they're not. No, they're not. It's
Big difference, dog. It's a big difference.
Is it
big difference?
Well, take out.
Man body count and woman body count, two different things.
Do you feel that men feel that it's a woman's job to protect the male's ego? Like a woman.
When it comes to her past?
Yeah, like just.
Why does my past affect you though?
No, just to her sexuality.
Yo, Kay, I like you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That just, it doesn't make any
don't
sense.
Go left too far.
No. Because it doesn't make any sense at all.
It does.
If this woman says, I have 120 bodies, I really like you, that's not a hoe. How does that make her a hoe? Did she fuck any of your mans? Any niggas that you know that she fucked? Did she fuck their friends, their cousins?
You're a hoe forever.
No, that doesn't make her a hoe.
You know why? It shows a lack of discipline. It shows a lack of actually being able to weed.
No, it doesn't, because you don't know her story.
I don't care about the story. I care about your actions.
Hey.
So let me give you an example. If I make a mistake, right or wrong, if I make a mistake because I had a bad past, right, and I go to jail, I still go to jail.
These are two different things.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I think that's the problem.
these are two different things.
Responsibility.
Like, these are two different things.
It ain't no double standard, man.
If you, as a woman,
so you want her to just have 5 bodies? You want your wife to just come with 5 bodies?
Rico, as a woman, if you
What you mean? What rule is in the rule book that says that?
Yes, you a hoe.
You a hoe.
Oh, that's how it really is.
You a hoe.
Not double standard. It's different.
And I don't know your friends and none of that. I'm not a hoe.
I feel like y'all describing whores. Whores and hoes are different, right? Whores and hoes are different.
You big man.
No. What it is that whores and hoes are
So
different.
a body count determine your wholeness?
Yes, a body count.
No, it doesn't.
Because look,
No, it
if I'm a dude, right, and I am a dude, but let's just say like I'm a dude and I say, yo, I had sex with 150 girls.
Okay.
It's not chill, Danny. Chill. Let's say I had sex with 150 girls, right? You could say that man is a hoe.
No, I'm just like, damn, you was for the streets a little bit.
Bobby got good.
You was for the streets a little bit. You was outside a little bit.
I wanna.
She must be in that lifestyle.
Experience.
So now let's.
You gonna know how to eat this pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you experience. Yeah, like, girl, he's.
But that's what we're trying to say. So that actually what you said. It's okay for a guy if a guy does it, but if I guarantee you, Danny Deuces, if I call up any one of my friends and I say, yeah, my girl got 100 bodies.
Why would you be telling your friends
They're not gonna be like,
if she shared
she can definitely give you the top of your life, bro.
If she shared that information with you, why is that any of your friends?
But I'm just saying, you see how crazy it sounds, right?
No.
Crazy,
what I'm saying is, because she had 150 bodies, it doesn't make her a hoe. Maybe she had a whole past, but that doesn't make her a hoe currently.
Yo,
like,
okay.
it doesn't. So if your girl gonna tell you how many bodies she had. You can't keep a secret. No girl's gonna be telling you the truth. They just gonna be lying to you. You ain't never.
First of all, if she tells me how many bodies she has and it's that amount, she's not gonna be my girl.
She's not gonna want to tell you the truth. You're just gonna be finding out through the streets one by one.
You ready for this? Cat's out the bag, and that's it. Like
you're gonna be finding out through the streets little by little.
She's a hoe, bro.
You gonna break up with a girl because she said she had 100 bodies?
Yes.
This is my therapy. I got 3 bodies. Period. Okay, I got 3 bodies.
That's cool. And look, lie to me.
We'll be capping. Capping.
We're gonna find out. Regardless.
Capping. Don't lie in body count. Capping. Capping. Capping like a
When we started talking about what we were going to create with our cotton, my dad had started becoming very nostalgic about his grandmother's sheets. So we set out to find a similar heirloom sheet. And thankfully, a family friend at church.
I think that if you rush into sex, it might give off the wrong message. You're definitely to him. Now I know I can call you up. You gave it up real easy. You can do it again. Next time I invite you out, you know, it's going to be that kind of scenario. And I feel like the same for guys. Guys, they're seen as more husband material
there you go.
when they don't even talk about sex.
Yep.
Until, you know, later down the line.
But can it be the maturity of the individual as well? Because there's women that I've been with that I slept with on the first night, and I had some type of longevity with them.
What's good, my guy?
Judge them.
What's up, Chris, my guy? You good, man?
Say that again?
You said some type of maturity.
You said some
No,
type.
I'm just saying, does it come, the maturity factor, like, if, like someone said earlier, someone was just sharing that
Everything good, my guy?
a woman goes out with the tensions, like she gets dressed up, she gets dialed up, and she's like, damn, I want dick today. You know, so I'm getting dressed, I'm dialed up, and now she goes out, you know, and if she knows what she's doing and she's 100% and got her life together, what Esso said, why can't she just, with her head up high, go out, have a nice time, go home, give you some sex, and wake up and just say, thank you, I appreciate you, it was great, awesome, here's my number, call me, I'd like to see you again, and break out.
Yeah, but don't try to get wiped after.
No, she might get wiped.
That'd be good, man. That'd be good, man. Don't lie, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Been good. What's the last time we talked, bro?
Keep talking for me.
Good. No complaints,
What I'm
bro.
saying is, as a woman, I'm just talking to my ladies in some
No problem, my guy.
We like to keep the ball in our court.
Bless.
As long as we
that's
can.
that game playing. That's what I'm saying. That's playing games.
What do you think relationship and pursuing somebody is a whole fucking game?
No, it's not.
I never
For
play
you.
games.
For you.
I don't play games.
Not me.
I don't play.
Yeah.
I don't believe in playing
Oh my
no
God.
games. Period.
It's the cat for
let me
me.
say this.
No, it's not no cap over here.
If I go out with her and we go out and we're not connecting on the first or second date and we don't have sex, I'm moving on. Not because I think she's a hoe or she's not a hoe.
And so what's whack is the trick when you wake
Damn,
up.
wait, hold on. So let's reverse
Okay,
this. So
go ahead.
you move on if the girl doesn't give you sex within the second date?
I never.
That is
if I'm gonna be
insane.
candid, the only woman I ever waited for more than 1 or 2 days was my wife. I already knew that we was gonna be together. I never talked to no woman. I never had game. No, I swear to God, I stuttered real bad when I was a kid. I never had game. So when I first saw her, she was the first woman I was like, yo, me and you supposed to be together. That's how I
And
said
you was
it to
direct,
her.
no stuttering?
I was direct. Boom.
No, I'm
and,
just saying.
and I told her right then and there, I think that I love you the way that I felt from the first day that I
Nice,
saw her.
nice.
And she was shocked and she said, I think I love you too. And this was on the fucking phone. And my man was like, no, the fuck, she didn't say that. I said, yes, she did. And I said, yo, come see me.
Crazy,
How long you been with her now?
10 years.
People don't understand, women, you'll see it like that. Like, if you had 150 bodies,
no, but listen,
yes, yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
you was crazy. I'm not saying, we're not saying if you really do, you're doing it now, you got 150 bodies and you still doing, going on.
She went to go get a wax.
Yeah,
the
no.
first day that I was with her.
I mean, you could
I was
like, people
yo,
say you gotta have a
after
whole
let me come in
phase.
there
I
with
mean, you
y'all.
could have had a whole phase, but you could stop.
Straight up
You could change your
and
life.
Yeah, we
Never too late to change your life, but
and I went in.
I think that's a lot of bodies, though.
Right? And because
especially a woman too.
Nervous about it.
150 dudes in that woman body.
Because most women would just be like, I don't give a fuck. I already know what's coming.
Yeah,
and that had me wait for a little while. We did
150 dudes
that led up to that type of shit.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
Women drinking the wrong drink or putting the wrong lotion on to change her pH balance.
We get down to it, and our sex is trash.
150 dudes.
I'm a big sexual person.
That woman, and you can look it up too.
I don't care.
Women who have so many sleeping partners, mentally,
sex is trash.
They're not like it's like they're all over the place because too many dudes auras. It's not the same. It's not the same with dudes. Like again, both of the shit bad. It doesn't matter if it's a dude or female, but when the dudes do it, they don't have no emotions behind it. He might fuck 10,000 women. He only love one, or really want to be with one. But it's fucked up. I'm not advocating for that, but it's very different. It's very different. It's multiple 7 to 1 when it comes to women to men. But, I mean, all these women gonna be single by themselves.
I came to my house to give my man to help my man get a business loan for $1 million. So I always looking at her like, business loan? What the fuck she doing here? Like, so she was already different in my eyes because she was coming on some business shit, and she wasn't coming, and she was naturally sexy, but she wasn't coming on no sexy shit. So I eyeballed it and saw it.
So basically, what Essel's trying to say is being different makes you more wifeable. You know, I could be sexy, but you're gonna feel my sexy another way. I'm not gonna come on to you too strong. I'm not gonna be flirtatious with you. I'm there to do my job, do whatever I came there to do, but you're still gonna look at me, you know?
In my most fuckable days, right? Because I think I got
Why, they
me.
stopped?
I got fucking me written all over me, but I'm not responding no more.
Oh,
you understand
Lord.
what I'm saying? But I got fuckable written all over me even now, being in a relationship, because it's a walk. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's confidence. Men love confidence. Men love when you sure of yourself. And there's something sexy about that. That makes us say, oh, she know what to do with me in the bedroom.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm expressing about the person that, you know, goes out that day with that confidence. Like, I got my life together. Like I'm rolling up. I look good. I smell good. I work. I make money. I got money in the bank. I don't give a fuck. And today I'm looking for dick. You know, that woman, you sense that.
And everybody want to fuck you.
When she's there now, wherever location you run into her, she's giving you that feeling like, I have it going on. What do you got? And now it's the point for me to show her what I have and how confident I am. And we might
go outside of the relationship.
And if she stays with that confidence, we'll have a first date, a second date, and she'll be waking up to me.
I think I assess a lot of the qualities.
If the dude like really care about it like that, and he step out and shit like that.
I know how to carry
it's like all depends on the dude. Like, but
a
lot of times niggas out here they cheat. They don't
need anyone.
It still go back to that woman. It just go fucking all these fucking females. Like,
attractive.
I'm not advocating for this shit. I don't do shit like that. Like, I don't want that drama. So I'm just, if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm gonna deal with them. I don't like going fucking. That's too much shit going on, bro. I don't deal with that drama shit. One, like, I be chilling with one, chill one.
Did you see something that you
date somebody, I'm dating somebody. I don't gotta go outside. That shit get old fast. Running the streets and shit like that shit get old real quick. I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. Stop, really.
Crazy, I think you're fuckable too.
No, I'm definitely fuckable, but I think that I'm wifeable more. Even if that's what I wanted, even if being fucked was all I wanted, I think that people will see me and they'll be like, okay, well, she's wife. So, you know, if I'm gonna talk to her, if I'm gonna, you know, want to do anything with her, it's to wife her.
Why would they think you wife though?
Just because I assess all the qualities, not all the qualities, but I feel like I assess a lot of the qualities to, you know, that makes you a wife.
Do you think you're different from the women that's out here right now, and that's one of your qualities?
Well, not everyone's the same. I don't think that I'm completely different from anyone. I might be different from Naisha in some ways. Naisha's a mother. She takes care of children, and that's probably what someone would look at her and say, well, she's wifey because, you know, she's a great mom. You know, obviously she can take care of herself. She can take care of her kids. I mean, I'm different. I don't have kids, but I'm still very responsible with money. I'm still responsible with taking care of myself. I'm a very attractive woman. I have a great personality. I do very well with talking to people, being with other people, being in a relationship with someone. I'm very unit oriented. I see people for who they are. I don't try to change people. That's Did I
She's
say
very, very. She's very, very.
Yeah, no, because these are all of these things that I know about me.
She's not just regular. She's
So
very.
what makes me wifeable might not be what makes someone else wifeable, but these are a lot of qualities that I know I have within myself. So when someone meets me,
Chris.
it's not like, okay, well, you know, she's a good fuck. Like, no, I'm a good wife.
Yeah, like you said, like I have kids. I know that, you know, the current relationship that I'm in now, it's his first experience with someone who has kids.
Really?
So, you know, he has expressed himself to me that, you know, I'm very nurturing. And that stems from me being a mom.
You better be. Got 2 kids.
I think that stems from me being a mom and like naturally wanting to provide, protect, shelter, feed. You know, like I love feeding him. You know, that's a big thing. You know,
You do know how to cook. I would say that for sure.
I used to be with this one right here, so he knows me very well.
I got you.
He knows me extremely well. I feel like
we went there.
I feel like I am somebody that possesses a wifey material.
You do have
and
great wifey
I'm fuckable
qualities.
too, you know. So why you mad?
That's so crazy, boy.
I ain't know, yo.
Right,
We all this about we all this.
It's new
Me and the
information.
man is like this, like,
I didn't know either.
Yes.
I want to play.
I know they used to date.
Yes,
But the world didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, the world.
It's
Thank
not
you,
that serious.
Nisha.
It's not that serious.
That's why I don't go to movie premieres now. I see you. You open that door. You could have left that motherfucker closed, and you open it. That's your fault now.
it's hot in here.
Nation's definitely, wifey material, and I'm glad that she's in the position. She always showed me, that she was very nurturing. She was always spending time with her daughters, because there's some girls that are out there that I always see on vacation. They got like 3 kids. And I'm like, where are your fucking kids? Like, you always out flying around for a week, 2 weeks. Like, who's taking care of these kids? So this woman definitely not doing what you're doing. So shout out to you for sure.
And it goes back to stemming to like realizing that this person that you're trying to wife or make your hubby is for long term. So they have to possess these qualities that you need for a life partner. Like be able to.
She could be feisty though.
I can be feisty, but you got to push me there, and I feel like we all naturally possess that.
Push.
We all possess a little crazy, just a little crazy.
The hood come out of her like, yo, what the fuck?
And like as soon as you get into any type of confrontation, your wife will she'll fight with you about it. It's not a smackdown drag out, but for some reason, when it's just somebody that you fucking, a small thing turns into a huge thing, and you realize that y'all really not supposed to.
Well, that's probably why earlier they were talking about a wife that becomes single after 10, 15 years of marriage is because through that marriage, she's not getting fucked no more. So now when she becomes single, she want to go get busy, and I look for, because when I meet married women,
I look for.
I'm saying when I've been with married women that get divorced, and they like tell me great stories about I didn't have sex for 2-3 years, and I'm like, what was going? I can't do that. I can't do that. You still have to be sexy. I still want you to, you got to have the whole Amanda package she was just sharing. That needs to run throughout the whole marriage in order so it can have sustainability, so you can have that 50-year anniversary.
That's a perfect story, but that's not always the case with someone, like 2 people that have been together for such a long time.
What about somebody that's experiencing health issues as you get older?
Now we got into this, the health
issues. I'm just saying, like that happens.
Hell yeah.
But someone being together with someone
doesn't mean you can't be
years and
affectionate just
years.
because she's got a little kidney problem. I mean, you can still hug her, kiss her, make her feel, wanted. Like, what the fuck does the health issue have to do with it?
What about the
Having a child?
Speaking for myself,
They got two kids.
Well, not always wifey material.
2 girls. That's very different.
You have to be trained to be wifey.
Yes.
I want a son so bad.
Absolutely, because your mind.
Got 2 girls. You can't.
Dynamic, your
I can't
that all plays
be
a
as
major part
aggressive and
about
shit like that.
What you want.
I talk to them calmly, be nice and shit like that.
Initially, in the beginning,
If you're a son or something like that,
as just a young,
be kind of tough. You know what I'm saying?
fine.
I can't do certain shit with my daughter.
So you're like, I just want to fuck, and not necessarily fuck. I want to fuck and date. I want to date, then fuck, then date. Or I want to do all of that. But necessarily, when you talk about wife, it's like, it's a commitment. It's like, now I got to think about this other person's feelings. I have to be considerate. I have to, when you thinking about being wiped, it's no more just you. And so I never really wanted to be wiped. I was cool with the I see you when I see you type of situations because it was like,
Oh, by the way,
I don't want the responsibility
she's a
of being
stripper.
wifey. That's why some girls are cool being side chicks.
She's a stripper.
But I think when you're doing all that
So,
overthinking, that's
her
when you being
mindset,
you, because when you being you,
her
you don't have to
mindset,
overthink.
the chick, the one that's talking
There's a
now,
lot of thinking going
is
on.
different from her and another one.
You don't because y'all are men.
Right.
But as a woman, you think about a lot. You think about
She a stripper, so
before
you
I
know
open my eyes,
she's got
I'm
a different
thinking about
mindset than the
what
other
I'm
two women
gonna
on
make for
the
dinner
panel and
already.
shit.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, okay, let me do the laundry by 8 or 9, so that way I could be and do what I want to do for myself. There's a lot of thinking, so I could be considerate of this
Sounds like a
person.
job.
It is.
But see,
It's
It
not
is.
a job,
Being
though.
a wifey is a job. If you
It's
think
not a
that
job.
Stop. If they think that it comes easy and it just comes natural, it's just like being a mother. After carrying a child for 9 months, you would hope that once that child comes out, you automatically have this connection and you automatically can be a mom and the best mom you could be. But I've met so many women that can relate that will say, yo, they went through postpartum, they didn't even know how to hold their child first. They didn't even know how to breastfeed. They didn't understand why the child wasn't latching on. They didn't know how to discipline correctly. They didn't know how to love correctly. It's the same thing as being wifey. Like, you could be taught. You could be taught. So no, she may be coming in as being fuckable because she doesn't even know an example of the traits of being wifey because she's never seen it. Just embark on what she's saying until that man does come along and say, hey yo, don't do that.
Yeah, let me show you.
If you want
let
to
me
be,
show
if
you right
you
from
want, if
wrong.
you want to be with me as my
Y'all not
woman,
receptive that quick, Nisha.
It's
Stop. It's not that
but what
quick.
I'm saying, if you,
I
if
was
you
just gonna say that's offensive.
if you
Exactly. They're not receptive that quick. They're making it seem
I
really
might be-
easy.
I might be saying it wrong. I
They're
might
making
be
it seem
saying it
very
wrong,
easy to
but
be
I'm
like,
gonna
that's
give
not
you-
how you do that, boo.
No,
Do it
I'm
like
gonna give you an
this.
example, right? If you are a woman that's been single for a long time, right? And now here you are dating this man who's clearly pursuing you. You guys are spending a lot of time with each other. And you are a girl who's a social butterfly. Now you're in a room with multiple men who may know you. You may be used to hugging and kissing men, every single one. Now you're here holding your man's hand. The older Amanda would go hug everybody, go out of her way to say what up to everybody. But when you walk in that room with your man, you wouldn't dare
Again.
go with your man's hand
Again.
to go hug another man and kiss him a certain way. You're just
Again, people don't know she's a stripper. She's a stripper, and I'm not saying it to be funny. And shit. She's really a stripper. She'll tell you that. Other two females, not the same. It's not like her. Her mindset is like you coming from a stripper mindset. I don't fuck with like that type of women. I can't do it. No. The other two women, they cool. They cool. They like they got some kind of like They don't. I know for sure. I would rather talk to the other. This woman, no indeed. That's just first of all. That's too much. I don't trust a woman like that. I don't trust a woman who for everybody. Man, I can't do that. Me.
a certain way. You're just not gonna move like that.
What's a certain
So
way?
now, what I just said.
What do you waste my time with
that?
that
Go of your man's hand alone just to greet the opposite sex
That's
out of
Chris
your
too.
way is offensive. Like that person comes over and you like, hey, and it's mutual, but it's like you moving different. As a single woman, I'm walking in the spot trying to make sure I hug and kiss everybody. When I'm with my man, it's more so, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you guys are? And this is the part about you saying, like, is it a job? Yeah, because now you have to think, because what we think is offensive as a woman is not offensive as a woman. It'd be offensive to men.
Not with her. Crazy. Other chicks, they cool. Like they
from 85 plus channels. And save up to $500 a
to
year
date them,
with YouTube TV.
Submissive.
I'm saying it because I watch the show a lot.
A lot of times people
Y'all hear her
try to
points?
use
Like
that
go
in
watch the
same
show and
thing
hear her
because
points.
you could
Man,
be
that's-
submissive.
Throw it off.
And that doesn't mean that you a pushover. People, we get caught up on words and we are trained to think that submission is you're a pushover. That's not what this is. So we both, the woman, as you saying, needs to adjust and the man has to adjust to the time. We're both evolving and learning. It's a journey to learning or getting to self-actualization to your true potential. So you still learning yourself. She's still learning herself and y'all adjusting to the time to what, as Rico said, or what I heard, what Crystal and then now Jada was saying, and I think that you agreed to this point a little bit as well, as in, you give me the look, but I think that trying to do or compromise, that's really the term, compromise to do what's best
for the relationship. As long as it's
I don't
not
know.
destroying you as a person, then I think that compromising, and sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it does hurt. Nothing is peachy.
I'm watch this like this last video. I'm going to bed.
Not reality.
Work in the fucking morning.
Have a healthy standpoint.
After this, what?
You
I'm gonna try to do like a podcast every fucking
That's
day.
cool. I feel like a
Like,
lot of reason why, and not
Do some shit in between, but my real podcast with my co-host and shit like that. On Saturdays, 3 p.m. I might not can't do it this Saturday. I might gotta set it back to Sunday.
And I'm not
or
saying
if I do Saturday, it'll be like Saturday night and
she
shit.
probably work a regular job. So when you see a man like Rob
Fucking work and
or
shit.
Rico, people that have men that have big dreams, you're gonna kind of like ride the coattail, and you're gonna invest a lot of yourself and what he got going on. And I feel like in a relationship, that's unhealthy because that's his thing. It's not your thing, and you're not happy, so you're trying to ride on his coattail thinking that's going to make you happy by making him happy.
Well,
And
I don't know if
feel
that's like subbing me, but like for me, I'm not. No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not trying to say. You pointed her out. You said I know her, but you don't know me, so like I can understand why you would.
I like this.
I'm just saying, like,
Tauruses on your panel today.
all I'm saying is I know what I bring. I know what I'm trying to
know
do.
you,
So like,
but I know her, and I know she had a business and was doing her own
and
thing
I understand
before.
that.
But some women, and that's why I said. She said it's a Scorpio thing, but most women, and I'm not saying
no,
it's
I know, but it was just two Scorpios right here that was talking about it, so that's why I just said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even trying to like do anything. I'm just saying, like, for me to speak for myself as the other Scorpio woman sitting on the couch.
Honey,
like, I'm not just gonna ride my man's coattail. I'm gonna believe in his dreams, and I have my own dreams as well.
At this table, if there's
I don't think a lot of women know what submissive is anyway.
Open it, because if I didn't say specifically you, I don't know.
I don't think a lot of women don't know that shit.
No, and that's why I wasn't really trying to.
Healthy relationships. We can't always, like a woman, we can't always see a man that's doing good and stop what we doing and go up under him. Because a lot of women do that.
But you know,
That's submissive though. What like that's not.
I'm like very nervous and hesitant about it because I know how I am.
Not what submissive means.
So it's like we just dating. Like I'm gonna contribute and add, but I'm not gonna fully like be.
With that being said, your standards also have to be high though, because if I'm contributing to you and if I'm doing this and doing that, you're not gonna cheat on me. You're not gonna disrespect me in any kind of way. You're gonna know that we have marriage coming up, right? Or we have this.
That's the negatives. That's the negatives. But look, you know what I don't like though, the shaming, right? Sometimes some women don't have, as you said, doesn't have direction, but her direction, it makes her feel good of helping others, like helping her man. Sometimes what he wants is like, for instance, y'all both can do something as a team. Is that losing yourself?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you directly.
Because I felt like I was very specific on women that don't got much going on. So I wasn't talking about women that actually is
going to college doesn't mean that you got much going on. What standard are we talking about, though?
I just want to say what I think, right? Because I think there's two ways to be a smart woman. A smart woman, right? There's two ways, right? You could be a smart woman by helping build your man because you don't want to work. So if you build your man, nobody wants to work. Not just women.
If she's married to you, she's fucked because she's not getting
Listen to me. No. If she's married to me and did the bare minimum, she's not getting half. Yes, that's 100% right. But like I was saying, if you are there's two ways to be a smart woman. If you help your man build everything, right? Build the empire. You don't have to worry about working once that empire is built. You don't have to worry about stressing or any type of financial stress once that empire is built. That's one way to be a smart woman. We can't knock them. There's another way to be a smart woman. You can finesse the men that come into your life constantly and take from him, just so you can build yourself to the top. But there's two ways, and neither of them are wrong. Well, actually, I'm gonna say one of them is wrong. I'm gonna say one of them is wrong, but judgment
is the other third.
But a woman who builds her own, and listen, there's nobody, and
nobody.
There's nobody that builds their own without supporting cast. And I don't really care if you're a woman or a man. You need other pieces to the puzzle that put you in the position to to utilize that opportunity
That's
that you
right.
have today.
such thing as
So if you're a woman and you're at a CEO, guess what? There might have been a woman or a man that helped you put yourself in that CEO position. At the end of the day, you still needed other people, but that's the same person who believed in one dream and focused on one building and pushed it to the top until they got to the position that they needed to get to. Now, we can't shame those people. I don't like when women shame other women for helping their man. When in history, that has been what has been going on. And that woman has typically ate better than a woman who tried to utilize man as an opportunistic goal.
And not. I gotta preface this because I don't want. This is not a shot at Nikki. This is not a shot at Nikki.
Let's sign a prenup. Like,
listen,
why
no,
we
but
need a
listen,
prenup if I help you
no,
build your empire?
listen, no,
Because you
no, we're not
did it.
talking about.
You
No, we're
women
not.
aren't building. Women today are not helping men build empires.
You just said if
That's not true.
you just said
Right.
a
That's not
woman
true.
help
That's
you
not
build
true.
your empire, you're gonna sit there and look back at your checkbook like, oh, you worked 10
That's
hours.
not what I
today.
said.
That's what you said,
No. What I said, and I speak very clear, we're not slow here. and we
Right,
have
right,
to-
Christian,
like,
right,
I do
right.
think- I said, she said, if I worked as a call center for 1 year, then you're gonna get paid for a call representative for 1 year.
$12.50 or something.
Whatever it may
what
be.
does a woman
The
need-
minimum is different.
So let me ask you, what does a woman need to do to build your empire now? You're a music artist, you're an actor.
What
does
I-
she need- what does
so
she need
what
to
I
do?
okay.
The video
I was about to say, just to point blank, so the audience, I know how this probably gonna look. Just to be clear, Rico, if you were a woman, right, and you have a child, say you got 3 children by this woman, y'all been married for 10 years, and y'all get a divorce, would you give, or do you believe that you need to take care of that woman after y'all get a divorce?
As long as my kids live with her.
Okay. All right. So
if my kids do not live with her, no, I don't need to take care of it. No grown adult.
All right. So just to be clear, because women
A grown adult that has your
because
kids,
a lot of
No, as long as my kids
live with
lives
her, yeah.
She doesn't have my kids. They don't live with her.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So wait,
So he's not saying he's leaving a woman. So I just want to make that clear because I know how it's gonna look on my boy. He's not leaving a woman scot dry. A woman that's dead that has his children for
I don't
him.
gotta say things. Listen, I let the people. I know. I let the people who can comprehend explain. Like I don't have to explain everything. I don't have. We don't even have that much time on the segment.
So Rashawn,
Yes.
as a man, right? You're not on the show. It's me. It's me. You
Aye.
watching online like
Aye.
everybody else.
Okay.
But you my man.
I can do all by
Can you be
myself.
submissive to me.
I never like
Rashawn,
that.
I want to have the kids. You want to stay home with the kids.
I could be a man now.
Or I'll go get this back.
You're the people
you
to
can
help.
Be submissive.
So many people to help manage my life.
What do you?
Got
I'm very
personal
straightforward.
assistants
I'm working.
manager.
I'm building my empire, but I want you as my support.
Accountant. I have a team.
So you talking
Keep
about
everything
Sean at
going.
this point in time in my life? Right?
I'll never say I don't even.
Because you gave me, I need all the context. So Rashawn, at this point in time of his life,
You're not on the show.
a stay-at-home dad.
Stay at home dad.
No, ma'am. That's just never going to happen. Not at this time of my life. If I accomplish my goals, I don't mind helping and elevating my woman for her own goals and her dreams and admirations that she wants. And I'm not doing nothing. It's not in me, Nikki, to just not do nothing. I'm not going to hold you. And when I say not do nothing, I'm saying just sit at home. No,
But
man.
you are doing something. You're raising the kids. You're cooking the meals. You're making sure the house is clean. You're making sure the car is fixed. You're making
Hey,
sure
y'all
the
look.
gutters
If
are
a
clean,
dude
making
do
sure
that,
the lawn
like what
is
she talking
mowed.
about,
I
y'all
understand
slam
you
that
making
nigga.
Sure, like you still taking
Y'all
me
slam
on
that nigga don't
dates,
get no
you making
respect.
Sure the girls is good. They homework is done. Instead of me hiring a sitter and you're working and we gotta hire somebody to pick up the kids and hire
Capping,
somebody to watch the kids.
That's what I mean by
do all this
capping.
other stuff.
If niggas do that, y'all don't look at him as a
He
man.
didn't have to say none of that. He just was like, nah, it's a no for me.
That's capping.
I'm not no judgment to any man that want to be a stay-at-home dad. Cool,
Rico.
but for me, that's just not in me.
Rico, come here.
At first,
Rico, you could be
Riri, stop it.
Rico, you could be my house husband, not my house husband.
First of all, look, this is what I be trying to talk about. She be exaggerating feelings to get guys to do what they want to do. Right? You know,
Good full circle.
You know, I'm gonna say right now I can't answer the question. Right?
Stop the cap, bro.
No, because look, my initial egotistical, prideful self would say, "Fuck no."
Right.
Right?
But rationally?
But when I started thinking about it, I'm like, yo, I was struggling for 26 years in this world.
You need a break.
Make this shit easier. I actually might do it. Like, you know, like, so I would have to say,
It'll
right?
be a different lifestyle, you understand? Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. No one's saying you can never do anything for you. You can have an online business or whatever, but I'm saying I need your support.
Well, I have an online
I need
business
you,
too, so
right, I need you home. I need you with these girls. I need you to pick them
But
up.
that's
I
the
need you
thing.
to do their
So
homework.
like, so when we say submissive, I say like, I'm taking submissive, and I'm not putting at home there, right?
Right.
Because submissive just means you're dedicating your vision to somebody else.
Right.
That's how I kind of put it. Like, you're putting their vision, you're submitting to their vision. Right. That's the best way I could put it. So if I had to stay at home, no, I couldn't do it. There's no way. I can't even stay at home.
Okay, so boom, I'm a music artist. And I'm like, Rico, I don't want you to write. You're gonna be on tour with me.
I've never.
Oh, we lit.
What do you mean you never?
I'm with you.
Listen to the question. I'm a music artist or I'm an actress. Don't get an apartment. You're staying in LA with me for 6 months while I shoot this movie.
But that's not submissive, though.
It is submissive because as a man, you have to drop everything you're doing and come help me with my stuff.
But look, 6 months. All right, so look, I believe everybody.
I be getting money out there. I'm with you. Listen, you're not gonna stop me from making money. I'm going to do what I need to do. You say, right?
What
we're
if
going to
money
California.
is not the object, you guys? What if I just have
You know
enough?
why? Because
like,
I
you don't need it.
so I was raised and taught that a man that can't make or earn his own money, a woman would never truly really respect him.
That's true. And that's
So I think that. So for me,
yeah, you know what? I can't do it.
So for me, I think that you can be with a woman all you want and say, babe, you're gonna go ahead and she's at the top tier, and that's cool. And you don't do nothing for self. I don't think that woman, in my humbly opinion, will respect that man. Would you?
Do you see how you guys make staying at home sound like staying at home with the kids? It seems like, oh, she's staying at home doing nothing. That's the problem.
I never said that.
No, they
I thought you were saying like staying at home.
they never said that.
No, Jada, we never said that. Jada, nothing wrong. Listen, we
Excuse me.
And shout out to all of the ladies, 8 at the table, want to say the stay-at-home moms who raise their children. Y'all all are appreciated. We not looking down on you. At the end of the day, that's a whole job within itself.
Absolutely.
And men who has a woman that's willing to do that is able to do more in life, and we need that. So at the end of the day, we're not sitting there and downplaying anything, but I don't think that if the shoe was reversed, that a woman who's out there grinding every single day and the breadwinner, and the man doesn't make no money or does nothing in that aspect, listen, the man, I don't think that woman will respect it, but a man can respect a woman who's at home taking care of the children, et cetera, and doing housework. A man can respect a woman like that, but I don't think the roles reverse.
What's the big difference in that?
Our nature is different. A man nature
At the
is
natural
to
rules,
provide.
it don't work like
A lot
that.
of money that can really make you guys.
That's changing your life money. You know.
That's true.
I had a girl,
but not to do nothing.
No,
You talking about nothing?
Like I mean, like not nothing. Yeah, not nothing.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? I had a girl
maintaining the home is
2 years ago tell me so listen, sometimes when I used to get frustrated with her, I couldn't really talk to her. So I had my best friend talk to her because she's not making no sense. When when you guys figure out her message, let me know. That was my way of finding a bridge to the problem, right? So she said to him one day, just tell Rico he doesn't have to do anything. Like, I have all the money. I make great money. I just want him here in my house and chilling, and then he could do whatever he wants to do. He doesn't have to pay with nothing. He doesn't have to pay for anything. And then
You got some good penis.
So like,
that happens. No, that happens. But I think a lot of men.
But no, she's not insecure.
I think a lot of men get that.
The thing is, I was like,
A lot of men get that.
But like,
get that?
Where they at? They
Men or women?
That get women. That's women that's out there willing to be like, yo, you ain't got to do nothing. X, Y, Z. And listen,
a lot of men don't get that.
Everybody in my hood got that. They've been dealing with nurses and doctors for a long time. Like,
But all right, but nurses got to clock in to get that bread. Doctors still got to clock. That's not change your life money. I'm talking about somebody that got change your life money. Like, you ain't never got to work again. If the nurse don't work, she not getting paid.
All right, but doctors do got some change your life money. I tell you right now, $250,000 a year is a lot. Right? So without
still not changing life money.
No.
After taxes.
Listen, money is consistent.
Listen, all right, I'm about to say in 4 years that's $1 million, but I'm not gonna get into that. So look, realistically, and I was like, yo, bro, she does not understand. It has nothing to do about any of that.
Thank you.
And so when I think about it and being submissive to a vision, I realistically couldn't do it. Even though I would almost feel like I'm taking the easy way out as a man. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like as a man, and I feel like because as a man, so much pressure is put on me since the day I was born to be a man.
And
You know
Rico,
what I'm
to
saying?
add to Rico saying, we read the comments underneath those platforms where women be like, you shouldn't question where she going if you ain't working. If she's paying the bills, if she do X, Y, Z, she had to buy your car, the whole 9 yards. You see women dog those men who ain't doing nothing, who just giving out work, clean up the household, the whole 9 yards, and using the car in her name, the whole 9 yards. These women that's taking care of those guys, and those guys be like, where you going? She pays everything. Women, you see they get
The same thing
attacked.
go for women. If my man bought me a Ferrari and we live in a mansion, I'm not questioning where that man goes.
Yeah.
That's
cap.
It's not cap, sis. If that's not a lifestyle you're providing for yourself.
I just said, Nikki.
Like I said.
I'm not just sister.
Like I said.
Wait, I have a question.
When I said it's change your life money, that's change your life money. You do not question.
And I think that's why
change your life money.
No, but this is my thing. In your situation, because in your situation, you said you make music and you're an actor. You're an actor. Sorry. So if you're with this girl, no, I'm not.
I'm just curious.
No, that was on me. That's on me. Some emotion. Anyways, like I'm saying, so if you're with that girl and she's saying just come and do this, like why does that affect your manlyhood? If you're still, you could still make music, you could still
$100,000 a year change your life.
Feel like a man
But that
in
wasn't.
situation?
upper middle class.
But because he was saying.
She's asking a personal
Okay.
question.
Okay.
So,
I'm just saying because he said he doesn't feel like a man. As a man, you're supposed to provide. Like, or what is a man to you? That's just my question. Like, what is a man?
That's two different questions, but I answer both.
All right.
Right? So, like, to answer what is a man to me is a man who gets the job done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a man who is respected and holds morality that is approved by most other men.
So in that
That's what I'm
sense, she's paying the expenses. You don't got no expenses, but you're still creating your career or your dream, making music. So how is that not being? If you're getting the job done?
Well, I answered one question. Now let me answer the second question. All right. So the second question was why, basically, why do I feel like I'm not being a man? X, Y, and Z. Right? If I do take that opportunity, and the realistic answer is I've been self-sufficient as a man for 26 years. At that point, 26 years of my life, I've had a lot of success and accolades that I've got by myself. And realistically, the money that she's making, I have made before, right? So it's like, I really don't need you or your finances. Even if it was, let's say, $2 million a year, that's change your life money, no? Nikki?
Yeah.
All right, so $2 million a year is change your life money.
$200K a month.
But like, I'm not willing to, but I know I can achieve that already. So for me to sell out on everything that what I've already built just to go left, to me, to Rico, was not good enough for my personal legacy.
All right, that's it. Gotta get off this shit. Gosh. Real podcast is on Saturday. All kind of. This is one of my favorite. Different. I I'll go to bed in between 10:30 every night. Can you hear me? I forgot I gotta turn the mic thing up. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear me. All right, but again, Like I repeat, I try to do this shit every day. Watch some videos and shit like that. It's one of my favorite channels. I watch this all day, every day. We do different topics and shit like that. I want to do a segment too. I don't know if y'all can see it right here. But I got a whole bunch of books. It's like a whole bunch of books about certain topics and shit. Conspiracy theories, UFOs, lifestyles and shit like that. So I'm gonna try to do this shit every day, bro. Just to fake the funk. You know, I do podcasts. Gonna be our third episode Saturday, but I'm gonna try to do, like, again, I'm gonna do shit not every day, but try to do it often. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, be a character and let people know some things about me, which people don't know still. But just talk about life, right? Just to fake the funk. You know what I'm saying? Mental health and shit like that. I just got a lot of plenty of time and shit like that. Plenty of time. I appreciate y'all coming in, you know, chilling and watching. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna be consistent. Give me a purpose. Give me some purpose when I get off and come home and shit like that. I might put my kids on because they say they want to be YouTubers and shit like that. They be talking. They 8 and 9. They be talking all day, like all day. I'm fucking tired. I'm about to go my ass to sleep. Gotta pray up, get some rest. Wake up early in the morning. Get to work, slave drive for 10 hours, then come back home. I might do a podcast tomorrow. And then next week I might spot do like every 2 days, whatever, because I gotta get back in that gym. I put that work in. Yeah, man, y'all stay cool, man. Stay cool. Stop stressing. Week almost over. It's Wednesday. You got 2 more days. Payday Friday. That should release some of the stress. Enjoy yourself, bro. Stay true to yourself. Don't care. Don't change yourself based on others' opinions. Keep your confidence at 100. Don't let nobody stop the hustle. Don't let nobody discourage you. If you're on a work in progress, keep working. Don't let nobody fuck with you. Don't let nobody fuck with your peace. Nobody is stopping my peace. Nobody knocking down my confidence. You got to live righteously, bro. Don't do no evil, bro. Don't hurt others. Fill up. I'll go my black ass to sleep. All right.